come on. There we go. Hi guys, it's your friendly garage dwelling Sarah here with my trusty sidekick building a robot or something back there.
I'm just doing my homework. So
today I'm going to be working on the MR2. I just finished editing and uploading the last video you saw where we worked on her car. And I'm not wasting any time. I'm going to put in some work on the same day I just worked on her car. So I have a slight problem with Mr. Dose. I do have the fog lights on the front of the car. However, because this car was originally a non-turbo car, the car isn't pre-wired for fog lights. So that means I need to fabricate my own wiring harness for this car, and I'm gonna try to do it as close to OE as possible. So I'm gonna use the factory Toyota fog light switch that I have, and I'm gonna put the fuse in the fuse box where it should be. Sarah.
Huh?
There's a fog light harness.
There is?
Ha! Well, this is confusing. So that goes to a fog light button. We made the mistake of having the garage door open, and now there's like a billion bugs in here. So I let it stitch in all the things. It's pretty gross. So what's really strange is when you look at the fog light fuse, which is this one right here, the fuse just drops into it. So there's no harness underneath here for the fog lights. So it means I have a partial harness. This is gonna be even more interesting of a wiring project. Do you believe I'm gonna have to put a fog light relay under here as well? Yeah, fog light relay. So I have room for a relay there, and I do believe I actually have a relay already. I'll have to see. Ew! This green bug just fell from the sky and landed on my arm. Well, he's kind of cute though. Hello, bug. What kind of bug is this? He's all green.
I made a half adder circuit.
Can you half add my fog light switch?
No.
Oh man. There is no wiring under this fuse box for a fog light or a fog light relay. I do have the wiring for the switch, but nothing for the fuse or the relay. So I don't know if that really helps if I found a harness for the button, because there's clearly nothing over here in the fuse box. So I guess I should find out where those wires go.
It's stuck. There we go.
So it's the next morning and I have a huge problem. My garage door chain broke, and I use my garage door like 50 times a day. So I need to fix this before I can go on.
I can't believe I just spent $200 at Ace Hardware.
She's getting supplies so she can start doing YouTube also for her engineering channel. Okay, I got parts for a chain. I don't know if this is what I need to fix the door. I have no idea. Here's part of the chain right here. Here's another piece. That one's gonna be too small. This one looks like it's gonna be too big. Ooh, ta-da!
You got it! Yay!
It looks like it just popped. Stop, pop, and lock it.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
It's stop, pop, and lock it.
Say it with me. Pop, lock, and drop it. And I'm not gonna do the dance. Don't ask me to.
Pop, lock, and drop it. Not stop, pop, and lock it. Cause how would you pop? I'm gonna stop and pop. I'm gonna leave this in the video. Cause this is real life.
Have you seen the casting couch today?
What are you casting for, fish?
Yeah. Woo.
Hopefully that's the only thing you catch on that couch.
You're really funny. Congratulations. 1 funny point for Sarah today.
buddy, I fixed it. Okay, so back to this. Now this is the plug that I found on the dash. I have a red of black, a green with orange, and a green with yellow. You would think that I would have this car pre-wired for fog lights, being that there's wires right there for a switch, but that's not the case because there's nothing behind the front bumper for the lights, or there's nothing in the fuse box for the relay or the fuse. So on the schematic, I have the 15 amp fuse, I have the fog light relay, and then here is the switch in the car and the 2 fog lights right there. So right here, it only shows 1 wire on the bottom, 1 wire on the top, a green of yellow and a red of black. Green with yellow, red of black. So that's this side right here. This over here is probably for the interior light illumination is what I'm guessing, the green and orange and green. Interior light ground circuit, green with orange. So yeah, that's what that's for. So the fact that I have that harness in the car with the corresponding wires that should go from the switch to the relay, but there's nothing at the relay means there's a junction in between somewhere. If you look right here, here's the switch. Here's my red of black, here's my green of yellow. They go to junction 15I13, connection joining wire harness and wire harness, cowl wire and luggage room wire right kick panel. So it's day 3, that was excessive. And there'll probably be a 4th day in this video. It's a really crazy week for me. Anyway, I did some reading up on the car and this is what I think is going on. Because this car started out as a naturally aspirated MR2, I think what happened is I have the turbo harness from the dash back, which includes the wire for the fog lights. That's why it's wired for a switch. But from the dash forward, the front harness is the original harness from the car that is in early 91, so it's not pre-wired for fog lights. That's why I don't have anything in the fuse box or anything behind the bumper for fog lights. Oh geez. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to use these factory plugs right here. There you go. Something just like that will work. So this is a kit for a universal fog light setup. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hack it to pieces and use it to replicate an OE harness on this, because I could just use this thing. That'd be the logical thing to do, but I have extreme OCD and I wanna wire it the way Toyota would have. Ta-da! Right here is why I bought this. Because these little connectors that are inside here match up to the factory Toyota relay. So I should be able to de-pin this thing and then use these to stick up inside where the Toyota relay goes. It's just a tad bit longer than I needed. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut some stuff, because sometimes you need to cut it. I don't know why I always put this reference in my videos. It's just, I do things like that sometimes. Wow, that's way longer than I needed. Holy crap. Where does this get routed? Boom, look at that. That's perfect. Here's where the Toyota one goes. Here is the one that came with this kit. So I just gotta de-pin these wires and then install them into here, and then I can plug my relay in the factory location. Same goes with the fuse. The question is, can I get these wires through this grommet right here? This is your home. Go in your home. I cannot wait to clean under here. It's so dirty. Yeah, buddy. Here's one. Okay, come on. There we go. Awesome. My hair is crazy right now. Don't judge me, alright? I'm really tired and I've been working all day trying to film this in a second video. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I'm gonna do, because I wanna shorten these wires up. So I'm going to de-pin them. There we go. So you take this little doodad out of the top of it. Above each pin, there's a black plastic tab. that retains these wires into the cannon plug or harness, whatever. So I'm going to pull up on these little tabs, and that's gonna allow these guys to come free and slide out the back. So you can see this pin right here. I pried up on its little tab in there. And I'm gonna pull it out the back and then do the same for the other. Ta-da! Just like that. And these right here were the two little black plastic tabs I was pushing up on that allow these pins to slide out. Hi! Business. Aha! Mind your business. There you are. See right there? See that little gold tab? That little gold taberdoodle is what I need to pry up. You pin you once, shame on me. You pin you twice, shame on the pin. And pry up, just like that. Yeah, buddy. Haha. Ta-da! See that little tail? That's what holds it inside here. This little tail. So all I do is I push the tail down and it lets me pull it out. Hello. So this guy, the red one, it's the red bottom. Like a pair of heels I wish I could afford. This goes in here and it should just slide right up in there. Come on. Oh, there you go. Ta-da! Hi. Yes! That's it. It's the last one. Here we go. Now I can plug my relay. Haha. Yeah, dude. It works. Relay, right where it's supposed to be. I'm excited. This is actually turning out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I de-pinned the fuse holder. This is what that little fuse holder was utilizing to hold the fuse. Problem is, that is not what Toyota uses. It uses a different style fuse holder, which I do not have. Let me scooch under here real quick. This is the factory harness for my fog lights, the OE Toyota fog lights. What I want to do is I want to wire this guy right here to plug in directly to the factory Toyota fog light. So that means I need the other end of this plug to go into there. As far as the remaining wires go, this just needs to be wired up to the factory power source in the back of the fuse box. And this right here is going to go to the factory ground terminal on the back side of the fuse box. And then that way everything is hooked up as it should be. And then as far as the wire that goes to the switch goes, that I'm just going to send through the firewall. I guess I can't really call it a firewall because there's no engine up here, front wall. And I'm gonna go to that splice point that the factory switch wiring is connected to. And I'm not really worried about this kit as far as wattage and amperage goes because this kit is designed for 40 amps and 200 watts. And I'm gonna be running LED bulbs on these fog lights anyway, so I'll definitely be safe in that department. So yeah, I guess I can't finish this. I thought I was gonna be able to finish this. Thought I had everything. I need to try to source 2 Toyota plugs and the correct terminals to go into the fuse block for my 15 amp fuse. And then I should be able to do this 100%. So that will be included in the next video that I've already kind of started filming for the wheels and tire reveal for the MR2. Oh, I'm getting loopy. I'm so tired. So anyway, I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye.